For millennia, the coyote has laid claim to the central west of North America. In the mid-19th century, coyotes began expanding their territory east. And by 1980, they could be found in nearly every corner of the continent. They are predators, and they are masters of their craft. They are creatures of opportunity, exploiting the vulnerable, preying on the weak, terrorizing livestock, killing thousands of them each year, costing farmers over $60 million in losses. One team of predator hunters are determined to make a difference, one coyote at a time. And for Songdog Mafia, it's more than a hunt. It's the job. This segment of The Job is brought to you by Icotech, dead serious game calls.
Hey Reese, look at me.
No.
You ready to
You gotta
hunt?
be on camera with us.
No. Oh yeah.
What are you doing tonight?
Videotaping.
You're videotaping? I thought I was videotaping.
Yeah, you can videotape.
You gonna replace the cameraman, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
This was actually a really exciting hunt because Jason's son wanted to go with us, and he had gotten a little camera and a little tripod, and he was all kinds of excited and wanted to do some filming. And
All right, I think he's about ready. You ready for your video debut?
Give him a thumbs up.
Paul tried to get him pumped up for the hunt, but he was a little shy on camera. It was his first time, but you know, that's one thing that's important to Paul and I, you know, his family, and anytime our kids want to go and we have the opportunity, we let them come along, and you know, we let them do the shooting or filming or whatever they want to do. I ran into this landowner in town. He approached me and asked me if, you know, if I wanted to kill some coyotes. He's got a perfect spot.
All right, guys, we got a brand new farm here. Paul and myself and my son Reese today, we came out and we met the landowner, and he showed us around the place. And we came back, and actually I jumped in with the landowner, and Paul and Reese, they waited back, so I was showing them around. We come down the road here, and we saw a coyote out in the field already, pretty early in the afternoon, about 86 degrees. But we saw the coyote out, so we're going to try to sneak in and see if we can't get him to come to a call. Stay tuned.
first set, we went back to where what him and the farmer had seen the coyote, and slipped in there and did some calling. We didn't have any luck there, but we moved on and went on to a different spot. It's a big piece of property, so there's like 2 or 3 sets we can make just on the same piece of property.
Myself and my son Reese were videotaping Paul on this particular time, and Paul started out this stand with some howls on a diaphragm, and those are the Reese diaphragms. He did that along with some howling on the Icotech. when they popped up, it was kind of one of those stands when, you know, when you can see them, it's time to shoot because they're close.
No. Yep, I'm the one hopping.
This segment of the job is brought to you by Reese Outdoors. When only the best will do. Custom predator calls made in the USA.
Paul started out this stand with some howls on a diaphragm, and those are the Reese diaphragms. He did that along with some howling on the Icotech.
It was a pretty quick stand. I did some howling and didn't get a response, but I switched over and started doing a little bit of rapid distress, and within seconds, these two coyotes come screaming over the hill.
You want me? No. Yep, I'm the one hopping.
Paul had a rough patch there where he had a lot of gun malfunctions, several misses.
For whatever reason, I don't know if I got cursed by somebody or something.
More on me?
Yep.
That's 120 yards out of the Mafia.
Y'all know I'm a beekeeper, right? Yesterday, I got stung in my shooting eye. That's the reason why I missed.
Doesn't look swollen.
Shut up. Nobody asked you. For your 2 cents. I'm not saying anything else. Mad right now. Mad.
Jason and I talked about it. We were going to try to get him to see the eye doctor, and he wouldn't go. But after that, Paul had a little series of mishaps where he had missed a few coyotes. He had gun malfunctions. About every malfunction you can think of happened to Paul.
My AR just jammed up on me. It wouldn't fire. The bullet that was in there, I don't know if you can see that, Jason. The bullet's inside the casing, but there's no powder. Now, last week, I called a coyote in the shotgun range, pulled the trigger, and the shot rolled out the end of the barrel like Elmer Fudd. And I had a wad stuck in my barrel. Can't take a second shot. And now today, my AR does this. I don't even know what this is. It's aggravating. I had a ton of malfunctions and misses, stuff that just doesn't normally happen to me.
This was a quick one. When they popped up, it was kind of one of those stands when, you know, when you can see them, it's time to shoot because they're close. It was good to see him get everything lined out because I've hunted with Paul for a long time and never seen him go through a stretch this bad ever.
I hope that I don't have another one for a long, long time.
I was happy to have my old buddy back. Well, and a partner that could kill a coyote.
Hey guys, that was literally 4 minutes maybe. 2 coyotes come screaming out of the timber, come right in on the call. Had to take the shot. We didn't get a whole lot of footage of it, but we're going to keep on calling and see if we can't call in some more. So.
And we got a second cameraman. Reese has never been with us when we called one in and killed it, so he's pretty excited to go see what's going on. Old Big Paul put a hurting on that coyote. He liked to do as Mr. Stewart and I say, he Heany'd one. He didn't Landsberg'd this one. I believe they found it. Paul says he's got something that ain't a pup.
Ugh, that's a big old female Missouri coyote.
All right, boys, get down there and take a knee. Tell me what you got.
Well, what is it, Reese?
A coyote.
What kind? Male or female? Female. Well, guys, that was literally a 5-minute stand, if that. It may have been even less than 5 minutes. We snuck in here on this old pond bank, and this big old female come jumping up over the hill over there behind the call. She seen the decoy and headed right for the call. The other coyote went in the field behind us, so dumped her right in her track. So, you know, good setup, and this is what you get. That is a big old female.
That was a special hunt because my son actually got to get the coyote on film, and Paul got to get things back on track.
Got her, baby.
This segment of the job is brought to you by Predator Hunter Outdoors. Keep hunting after the sun goes down.
Really cool this morning, about 40 degrees. Me and Jason decided we were going to get together this morning and hit some spots. Got a really good looking spot right along Creek Bank, and we haven't heard or seen anything yet this morning, but we're going to get after him, so stay tuned.
Paul comes down and hunts in my turf, and we go to a spot that's not too far from my house, and it's been pretty successful in the past, so we're going to give it a shot. It's nice, cool, it's calm, good for predators. When we first see this coyote, Paul is doing some hand calling, and
There, he's coming back right in front of you. Dude, he's right on the edge of the timber. Don't move. Like 12 o'clock. Don't move. Where'd he go? Can't find him on the camera. Do not shoot him. I don't know where he's at. Okay, I got him. Got him? Okay. Yeah, I'm on him. I'm on him whenever you are. I think you can read about this cat. He's going to the right. Are you on him? Yep.
This segment of the job is brought to you by Tony Tebby's Signature Sounds, second to none.
Yep. Rush that shot.
So we think that the Landsberg'd mishaps are done, but it looks like they peaked up for one more time.
It was a large difference when you see where the bullet hits.
For whatever reason, you know, I shoot 3 foot over its back and miss it completely.
Yeah, I don't know if his gun's not right or what's going on with this when he rushed himself, but something didn't pan out for him.
I wore the wrong gloves this morning. My fingers got cold, and I just couldn't feel my trigger finger. I just pulled it, missed him.
Yeah, this one kind of go back to the first episode and says he's not full of excuses, but
That, and I was a little winded. Not used to using mouth calls. Getting fat and old and lazy. I like using the Icotech most of the time. We're gonna keep after it though, so hopefully that's the one miss for the day.
I don't like missing. I hate missing. I'm out there to do a job and eliminate a predator for somebody, and if I'm missing, I'm educating them and just making it harder to get rid of that predator. Could be a predator that's going to go out and, you know, cost that farmer some money, and it just aggravates me. And I don't know why I had so many problems this year, and I don't ever plan on repeating them. I know that. So.